Flag football is an excellent way for quarterbacks to get better during the off-season. With less players on the field, it's going to make the reads a little bit more simple. And this way you can get more reps making reads, making passes, and then making adjustments during the game. We want to make sure that we're using concepts that are going to work in flag that are also going to work in nine-a-side football. So let's take a look at some of the defenses we're going to see in flag football. And one of the best things about playing flag is you get a lot of repetition at reading the defense. So the first one you might see is a two high safety look. This is probably the most common look. You've got two high safeties, and this is a cover two zone. So these two defenders have the deep zone, and there's three shallow zones underneath. All right, that's a cover two. Now this might change into a cover four, but we won't worry about that for now. Next is a single high safety look. So if you see one high safety, it's either cover one man, which is the most likely, or maybe it's a cover three zone. All right, cover one man we're going to know because all the other defenders are going to be head up on our receivers. All right, they're going to be standing directly in front of them. They might be 1 or 2 yards, maybe 3 yards back, but they're standing directly in front. If it's cover three, these corners are going to be further back, 5, 6, 7 yards, and these linebackers won't be head up. All right, so that's how we tell the different coverages apart. So what concept should we run against these? One of the best ones for cover two, we're going to run a hitch and then a corner route. All right, this is our smash concept, and we are reading this defender here. All right, it's really simple. If they stay shallow and they cover this hitch, we're going to throw the corner. We need to throw it out to here. All right, this side of our receiver, not over here, otherwise the safety is going to get involved. All right, so if this defender's shallow, we throw it deep. If this defender goes deep, we throw it shallow. It is that easy to remember. All right, if they're deep, we throw it shallow. If they're shallow, we throw it deep. All right, from there, the next concept we're going to run is a seam slam. All right, this one, we're going to run the seam. We're attacking the middle of the field, and then we run a slant. All right, so the way we run this seam, we need to sneak behind this defender here and attack the middle of the field because we want to throw the ball over the head of that defender and sneak it between those two safeties. Now, if this defender goes back and covers it, then we just throw the slant straight away. It's that easy. So we're looking at this defender. If they're staying still, we're going to sneak it in behind them. And if they're moving back, we're going to throw the slant. All right, so that is the defender we're reading right there. The last concept we're going to run against this is going to be our three verts. All right, so this is a full field concept. We're going outside release fade on the outsides, and we're sticking with a seam route here from the slot. All right, and we're just going to have a little check down, a little 3 yard out from our center. All right, so they have two defenders covering deep, and we are sending 1, 2, 3 receivers deep. All right, so ideally we're going to win this matchup. All right, the best place to look is going to be at this safety on the two receiver side because one safety has to cover two deep routes. All right, so he has to choose. So if he comes inside, we're going to throw it outside. If he comes outside, we throw it inside. All right, it's that easy. We're just watching where they go, and then we're going to throw it to the other receiver. All right, it's that simple. Now, something goes wrong, maybe they end up in cover 4, everyone gets covered, then we're going to quickly throw it out. So if this defender's going back, covering deep, all right, we're just going to throw it quickly out to the flats to our center. All right, that's our easy little check down. Now, there's one more little thing I'm going to tell you about cover 2. All right, there's how they should line up. But if they make a mistake, we want to take advantage of it. So if they go cover 2 and they line up the way I've drawn it here, all right, this defender over top of the center, we have a whole lot of space here. Now they might be clever and bring this safety down, okay, but if they don't, if they're giving you lots of space here, then we're going to take that space. So what I want to run is the hitch fade, all right? So what we're running, fades and hitches. 5 yard hitch, 5-yard hitch, all right? And we are just throwing it straight here to this window. So this defender here, he should be standing between the center and slot. This is where they should be, but they might stand right in the middle, and we got all this space. Let's throw the hitch. Let's keep throwing that ball until they adjust, and when that guy finally comes all the way across, we can actually throw the hitch right in behind him, all right? Once they kind of adjust and figure it out, all right, we can go to a different place. So this is a sneaky little one that works very easy on day one when they kind of not really figured out what they're meant to be doing. You just run double 5-yard hitch and you throw to this big open space here. So let's take a look at single high safety now. So let's say it's man coverage. They're up real close, single high safety, all right? We want to go 3 verts. So we've actually run this concept already. So our 3 verts, same deal. Now, most likely the seam is going to be covered now because they got someone in man and they got the safety in the middle of the field. But if we are faster, if we have some fast receivers, we want to take these outside release fades, all right? If they're going to be in man coverage, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to take the fade shot. Now, if we don't win, we can just take the easy 3-yard out, all right? But we want to be aggressive, take a shot if they're going to be in man coverage, all right? If the safety's in the middle of the field and we're running a seam to him, all right, he's going to be busy, we can throw these outside release fades, all right? Next concept we can run, probably my favorite concept to run in flag football, is our cross concept, and we can run it on both sides. So we're going 3-step slant and speed out. Speed out. 3-step slant, all right? The benefit of this in man coverage is that the defenders are going to follow the receivers wherever they go. And if we crisscross our receivers and our receivers don't run into each other, then there's going to be a lot of congestion and someone's going to pop out free, all right? So 4 bodies all running together into a big mass. Whoever pops out the end open, maybe we're open here, maybe we're open over here, that's where we're going to throw the ball, right? Our cross concept. This also works really well against the cover 3 that I was talking about. So if they're going to put their defenders way back deep, all right, way back, it's usually easy to throw this 3-step slam right here. It's actually really easy to throw the quick out as well, all right? So the cross concept, use it all the time. One of the best concepts we can use, all right? So these are our concepts that we can run against no matter what coverage we get. There's one more little tip I'm going to give you really, really quick. And that is if you see 2 defenders standing oddly close together, all right? So 2 defenders here, and they're standing very close together. There's a good chance you are getting blitzed, all right? Because there's no reason for 2 to stand together unless there's 2 receivers close together, all right? So if you ever see 2 players oddly close, maybe you see it here, maybe you see it here, all right? They're close. That's giving us an indication they're likely going to blitz, all right? Not a guaranteed, of course, but just gives you a little heads up. All right, so hopefully this information helps. I know it's a long video, there's a lot going on, but here is 5 different concepts you can run to beat just about any coverage in flag football.